Minuteman Press, this is Kendall.
Hey, Kendall, David Uible.
Hey, David. What can I do for you?
I don't know. Did you get my email about those timing on some of those postcards?
The ones that you wanted to go out today?
Well, no, I mean all of them. I'm finding that it seems like they're all getting in about a day after when...
Yeah. So, of course, we've already printed the ones you wanted me to do today.
Yeah.
In fact, I just took them to the post office just now. Of course, they were already printed, so it's too late to do anything other than bulk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here's
then going forward.
No, I'm with you. Going forward, given that we saw the delay with the ones that you printed that we did first class postage on, I don't think you're buying anything by doing first class postage on anything else. I think it's going to be the same as the bulk. So I don't think you get anything from paying double for postage for those.
Yeah, maybe it's just getting it out the same day versus next day.
I don't even know that it's a difference between that and next day. I genuinely think, since we're talking about local addresses, I genuinely believe, just based on what we've been seeing, that the bulk and the first class are going to arrive on the same day.
Well, let me say, because today I had two friends that said they got in the mail today. They got their mail-in ballot, which it seems like the Board of Elections sent it on Tuesday. They got it today.
Okay.
But also today, they also received 3 pieces of mail from other candidates, not from my competitor, but from other candidates at the same time.
Okay.
But they've not received my card yet. This were the ones from the 7th, which we sent out on the 8th.
They haven't received, so the 8th was Wednesday, and they did not get those today?
Well, they did not get my postcard that we sent out.
But you're saying today or yesterday?
No, it was right today that they got the mail-in ballot from the Board of Elections, along with 3 other pieces of mail from other candidates, but they did not get our postcard.
So those they were on the ones that would have been sent out on the 8th. I mean, they're telling me 2 to 3 days on those.
So they'll probably get it tomorrow, but they told me today because they were filling it out and they had some questions on different candidates. Yeah. I'm thinking, well, that's great, but they're filling it out without getting our postcard.
I know. The only thing I can tell you is that bulk. My source tells me that bulk has generally been getting delivered the next day, and first class has generally been getting delivered the next day. But the stated time frame from the post office is 2 to 3 business days on those.
Okay.
So we could try going back to first class on the next wave.
Well, I'm wondering, it may be actually cheaper, obviously, going bulk, but if we could do everything we can, maybe to try to get it out the same day. How late can you get bulk in 7th or later? It's out.
The one that we printed. So you sent me a list this morning. I know you meant to send it last night. I know, but you sent it to me this morning. It's printed, cut. I dropped it off 30 minutes ago.
What if, how late in the day can I get it to you, yet we could still get it out the same night? And then how late do you want to receive it or send it? You can take it at night and have them still, process it.
I feel like as long as we get it over to them by 2 or 3 o'clock, we're probably fine for getting it out that day.
No, that's great.
You gave us what wound up being, I want to say, 1,700-ish addresses this morning, and I had them over delivered by 1:30. So that is as fast as we can do it.
But you started at 9?
Yeah, I started printing. It took me about an hour to get it sorted. I started printing it about 9:30. I delivered it around 1:30.
So looking at about a 12-hour window for an average size process.
Yeah.
So how late can you say you can take it over by 1 or 2? But I mean, I just wonder. I thought you could, like, first class, you can take it up to almost 7 o'clock at night if they take it out and resolve the beast the same day.
Yeah.
But what time or how late can you take bulk?
I really
have it come out.
It's bulk. The bulk facility closes down at 4 each day.
Okay.
But I mean, once we deliver a bulk shipment, once we deliver a bulk to the post office, it's a black hole, right? And first class is the same. You remember the one mailer where we sent it first class and it took it 5 business days?
Yeah.
It's a post office. It's a government bureaucracy.
Sure.
All I can do is, fall all over myself to get them printed and cut and bound into the post office as fast as I possibly can. At that point, it's a black hole, and it's even more of a black hole given, all of the trials and tribulations of the day, right?
Yeah.
I can't speak to what, on the record. All I can tell you is they tell me 2 to 3 days. Off the record,
sure.
I generally see it delivered next day as long as we have it there by 3.
Well, maybe this was just kind of an anomaly, and let's not worry about it. But that's just kind of FYI, and we'll just keep monitoring it. Hope that we're not missing everything by a day. But that was just kind of what I'm hearing. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyhow, also I got a call about 15 minutes ago from Sergeant Buerger from Claremont County's deputy's office, sheriff's office, further asking more questions. Because I told him I got a better price than what Peerless gave me. But I never told him who it was.
Yeah.
And he called me back today and said, "You told me you got a better price, $200 better than Peerless, but you didn't tell me who it was."
Yeah.
It's the same group that's doing my bulk mailing for my personal card. It's Minuteman. He may be calling you, so just...
hold on. He actually... So he called you back today, and you told him Minuteman Press?
Yes.
Okay, so that... whereas before... I thought him giving me a call was probably a long shot. It doesn't sound like it's a long shot anymore. He's going to be giving me a call. You think?
Yeah, well, I don't think he's going to give me a call, but he asked me who gave me a better price than Peerless.
Okay.
And I said, well, it's the same group that's doing my other mailing. I couldn't lie to him and say that.
Yeah, I got it. But I wasn't sure who had called you before. This was a police sheriff? What?
No, this is a guy from the Claremont County's sheriff's office. He's an investigator.
Okay.
Sergeant Buerger.
Okay. I don't have any. I did what you told me to do, right? But I'm gonna level with you here. If the guy shows up here and uses the word search warrant, if he goes that far with it,
he will, because he's done Staples and he's did Peerless.
Yeah.
And he in both of them he did not do that. He just asked them, and they said, "No, we gave him a price," and Uible said that in the end he got a better price. But also, I told both those companies that we didn't get the motion passed, so we weren't going to go.
Okay.
Have it done.
But here's the thing. Now he knows that I am definitively printing something for you.
Correct.
So
you're printing my personal mailer.
Right. But if he thinks I'm printing one thing for you, and he thinks that you printed that other one, he's going to think that I printed that other one for you. I'm guessing. And so he may come. If he calls me, he may come at me harder, knowing that I'm printing something for you. I'm happy to show him that what I am printing for him, but he may press me a little bit. I mean, look, I'm an IT guy, right? And I did what you told me to do. I've deleted all my records, but there is no way that there is going to be any way for me to remove all the forensic evidence of you and I having talked on that one, of what we did. If he uses the term search warrant,
Let's say he doesn't, so we're okay if he doesn't.
Okay, what if he does?
Well, if he does, then you have to do what you have to do.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
But he hasn't asked anybody else for search warrants, and he doesn't have any evidence that it was printed anywhere. Okay. I mean, it could have been printed in Singapore. He has no clue.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so...
I've leveled with him. I've told him basically that, we didn't get the motion passed, and I gave him the prices from the different places, and in the end, we didn't go through with it, but I am using bulk mailing, and you guys are printing a project for us.
I mean, just based on our previous conversations, I thought that him calling me would be a long shot. I am starting to think that maybe that's not a long shot after all.
Yeah. Well, I told him he didn't find it out from anywhere else, but from me. And, So.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate you telling me that. I guess maybe my phone will ring or he'll show up on my doorstep. I don't know. I
don't think he'll show up at the doorstep. I think he'll call you. He called me and others.
All right. Okay.
But I mean, just. If we could follow through, but if he asks for a search warrant, I understand that. Yeah. But if he's not, I mean, he's just fishing.
Okay.
He thinks it was sent out bulk mail.
Okay. That's fine. Hey, just for my own education, when are you expecting to drop the next list of addresses for me?
Well, the Claremont County gives those to us when we found out. Yesterday I got it, and the last time I got it was at the 7th.
Okay.
The 8th, 9th. So that would have been Tuesday. So it's Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay. So you're thinking 4 o'clock-ish on Thursday, Well,
what I'll do is they tend to give them to me right before lunch on Tuesday. So next Tuesday I'll download the other counties, Brown, Adams, Scioto as well, for Monday. So I'll have Monday and then Tuesday morning from Claremont County.
Okay.
So I'll try to get them to you before lunch on Tuesday.
Okay. So I won't expect to see anything from you between now and Tuesday the 14th. I just want to make sure that I'm staffed to be able to do the next day when it's coming. So I'll look forward to hearing from you Tuesday afternoon then.
Well, let me put another thought in that. Yesterday, I got everything from the other counties, but today we're missing Brown, Adams, Scioto, and then Monday we're going to have Miss Brown, Adams, Scioto. Just wonder if we're better off combining today and Monday and hit those other counties late Monday.
Yeah, I mean,
Tuesday,
Yeah, we could do that. Totally your call.
Yeah, I think that's what we did this past week.
It is.
So anyhow, that sounds good. But in terms of the Sergeant Buerger, though, going back to that, as long as he's not showing up with a search warrant, you're okay just saying that you're only printing the one job for us.
Yeah.
And you quoted the first job.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No, sounds good. Thank you.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
What number was that he called from? 882-6426.
So I got 2 phone calls in quick succession from both of those numbers.
Yeah.
I've got a cell in my...
Yeah, that's why I called the 260 number. So that's 73... don't call that back.
No.
734-1701. But then you had the other call where it looked like when we were talking to him was 882-6426.
It was one of those. Those 2 calls came in.
So it's 2:16 p.m. on Friday, April 10, 2020. I'll be another recording. That was a phone call from David Uible to, say your name for me, sir.
Kendall Lemley.
And then what's your phone number, sir?
513-560-7964.
Okay, and the recording.